and put them there because I forgot to do that earlier. Okay, let's go and get some wood. Before I go, I should check this little farm here, see how this is going. Hopefully some, yeah, it looks like some have grown, so that's great. This one looks grown, yeah, these look grown. So I'm gonna put them there and I can plant some more now. And this is how you farm, I'll make a, in fact, yeah, I'll make a separate little farm for the melons. And I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with that bit. I might just leave it as it is for now. Yeah. So yeah, this farm is now growing, which is great. Got now a good supply of wheat. I've already got bread from that chest down there, and this is very good. A forest down there. I do want to drag the forest down maybe around here, so I don't have to walk as far. But then I guess that's what the trees up there are for. I'll leave them for now though. I think they grow, so if I just leave them, I'll get some more wood. They might just be a bit more irritating to chop down. That's another thing about Minecraft is if you chop down this bottom one, the rest don't fall down. It just kind of defies the laws of physics. Just kind of how the game is designed anyway. If I'm complaining about that, I'm complaining about how I could potentially build something like off a cliff. In real life, if you try to do that, it'd be very costly and it'd take a long time, and you'd have to have very strong materials to be able to do it. In this, you can just have it hanging with no support at all, because most of the blocks in this game do not respond to gravity. But I suppose it's a game, and I'm getting glitched again. I suppose it's a game, and this game isn't, the realisticness isn't the selling point of this game. It's the sandbox feel to it, where you can do what you want, you can build what you want. That's why people get the game, so you can be sort of creative, so you can explore the caves. That's the reason why people buy the game. They might buy it to play with friends, but then you're just going to be building stuff together, and the rules apply there. So that's basically why you'd buy the game. And if you haven't already and you're into that sort of stuff, buy it now. It's more expensive than when I bought it, because I bought it in alpha. So I think I got it at like 75% off it of what it is now. I think it's like maybe 20 quid, or it might be 20 euros. I think I got it for about 8, which is very cheap considering I've played a lot of hours on this. Yeah, I wasted a lot of my life on this game, and I'm about to waste some more. I think I put in the description of the first video, because I've uploaded the first video already, because I get bored a lot, so I expect to be doing these videos a lot, and I kind of want to play Minecraft a bit more. And with the Christmas holidays coming up soon, I'm going to be playing a few more games. I actually break up on my birthday, which is, I suppose, a good birthday present from the school. So thank you, school. That's very nice of you to break up on my birthday. I'd have preferred to break up the day before my birthday. That'd have been great, because it means I could go to the pub. But I suppose it means I can go to the pub straight after school. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not that desperate to get a drink, or a legal drink, that is. And I feel sorry for you Americans. You have to wait until you're 21. I mean, I don't understand that. What's the deal with that? You have to wait until you're 21. I think in America you can drive when you're 16, and there's some other crazy rules. There's something else. I'm forgetting something here, but you can drive when you're 16, and you can only drive when you're 17 here. So you have to be older here. And there's some other thing. I'm forgetting. I'm trying to stall for time here, but I still can't remember it. If there's any American, in fact, I know the majority of the audience are American, which is kind of surprising to me, because I guess not really. There are a lot more people in America than there are in the UK. I think there's like 10 times more people there are in America. I think I've read somewhere that America's population is something around 500 million. That might be completely wrong. That might just be me being stupid or something, but that's what I read, and that's what I remember. It might be 300 million actually. Yeah, 300 million sounds more like it than 500 million. So roughly, America has maybe 5 times more than the UK. I think actually now we've got 70 million in our country, and considering we're just like a couple of islands, that's a pretty big population for the size of the country we're in. And that's kind of telling of how populated the Earth's becoming. It's like, I think it passed 7 billion last year. The rate of reproduction in humans is just going up the roof, because off the roof or something like that. I forget the saying, but especially in India is growing massively. I think it's going to overtake China sometime in the next few years, and China's already got like 1.3 billion people in its population. And that's huge. That is a massive population. I don't know how they can have a singular government for a country that has that many people in. I don't know how they have a government like there's only singular. How they could only have one government. Obviously, I'm not familiar with the politics in China. I'm pretty sure they are socialist, they're communist, I think. Or so they say. It's been on the news recently. It's been on the news here that they've been switching over the once in a decade power. And the little side story to that would be that in China there's still people that are really poor, and then in the cities there are people that are just raking the money in, and that doesn't really sound like capitalism to me. No, not capitalism. Jeez, I'm saying the wrong thing, and I'm hungry. So yeah, I'm ranting too much. I'm not paying it. But that does not sound like socialism to me. Like I thought the entire concept of socialism was that, or communism was that everyone was equal. That doesn't sound too equal to me. Having people that are raking the money in, and having people that are still in poverty, or would be classed as poverty or third world parts of the country. The same goes for here, really. There are some really poor parts of the country here, or poor parts of cities. There are still homeless people on the streets, and I guess that's the price you pay for capitalism. Sometimes you have the rich people who are making mega money. You have the medium class people who are people maybe like me that just about get by, and then you have the people that don't make the money, that can't get a job because they're in a position where they can't. But that's the price you pay for capitalism, and that's maybe why there are a lot of people nowadays in Western cultures that are actually supporting communism instead of just shunning it like they used to do in the Cold War stage. And I'm sure there are still people that are completely opposed to communism, but I know quite a few people that are either communist or socialist or something like that, and it just shows that it's getting more popular, or at least that's why I think. I can't say I'm experienced, because I wasn't alive for the Cold War, so I wouldn't know if there were still people out there in Western society that supported communism. But as far as I can tell, because I did a history at GCSE, so I did sort of stuff on this, and most of the governments seem to be fascist, which is the complete opposite of communist. It's pretty much I don't really know how to explain it.